What's up, guys? Today I'm doing something a little different. We're actually watching a replay, and I'm going to go through some of the cool things that happen in the replay and hopefully explain some of the concepts so you guys can learn some things from watching this. So, the Ryu player, I've been told, is Daigo. I'm not 100% on that, but it looks like it's him, and people have told me that me is Daigo. I don't know who the Chun player is, but they're quite good. You'll probably see the Chun player is really good. So first we're just going to watch the match at regular speed and just kind of pay attention to the swings in momentum. And then after this we'll watch it and I'll kind of stop on what I think are the important parts. So Daigo's kind of getting rushed down here, although he has the corner, but now he lost the corner. Nice air to air, nice combo. He's doing pretty well. But Chun-Li gets him into the corner, has V-trigger active. So this is brutal rushdown right here from Chun-Li. And a throw. This is so hard to deal with the lockdown from her V-trigger normals. So scary. So Daigo gets out of the corner. Chun's still rushing down with V-trigger. Combo into EX legs. Daigo almost dead. And then the low forward to clutch it out. So Daigo really got rushed down hard after that V-trigger activation. So let's see how he adjusts. So we're back again at neutral. Daigo goes for the jump, but Chun-Li's fireball recovers really quickly. He's getting rushed down once again. This is pretty brutal. Daigo in the corner. Ooh, big fireball jump into combo. But a nice Ume Shoryu to get out. Daigo trying to get out of the corner. He's back in it. Oh, his jump out gets countered. Getting rushed down yet again. Okay, nice sweep, but back into the corner. This is just brutal. Ooh, okay. Anti-air DP, really good. And, ooh, V-reversal to get out of the V-trigger cancel. Another V-reversal, doesn't quite work this time. Another anti-air DP. Some more fireballs. Daigo's still stuck in the corner. Ooh, and he almost loses right there. But luckily, he's still holding on. He's got a whole screen to work with. He's jumping back, throwing fireballs. He's got a full super meter. EX fireball. More fireballs. EX fireball. EX fireball. Alright, Daigo clutched out the round. Pretty impressive comeback. So let's see if he can take round 3. Alright. So Daigo once again getting rushed down. This Chun is very aggressive. Definitely getting in his face. And Chun has full super too. Daigo used all his meter on those EX fireballs. Nice anti-air DP. Really good. But Daigo's still in the corner. But he does get the punish on lightning legs that time. Still in the corner though. Nice. He's got a full screen to work with. And the sick anti-air DP. So awesome. Alright, so once again, Daigo's got a full screen to work with. He's kind of getting rushed down. Chun is dashing in at him on the ground. Doesn't take the bait for the back roundhouse. And once again, a sick V-reversal to get out of the V-trigger pressure. So they're throwing fireballs at each other. Daigo playing strong ground game here. Chun-Li's V-trigger's almost out. That was an awesome anti-air roundhouse. And then running right into fireballs. Daigo's almost got this one. Thrown into the corner. It's starting to get scary again. Jumps out of the corner a little bit. Let's see, Chun with full super, and another EX fireball to clutch it out. So that was an awesome game. So now we're going to watch it in slow motion, and I'm going to pause on the parts that I think are important, just to kind of explain the details of that match. Alright, so the very first thing I want to talk about is the matchup. Ryu versus Chun-Li. Let's think about who has the better normals, who has the better pokes on the ground. It's Chun, right? It's not even close. Ryu can't really compete. Chun-Li's pokes are super long range. They're fast. That's her biggest strength. So what is Daigo gonna do to make up for that fact? And you'll see immediately he's throwing a lot of fireballs. And if you think about it, fireballs are a poke in their own way. They're a slow poke, but but they have more range than anything else, really. But as you can see, you can get punished if the opponent sees it coming and they jump over it. But this is really what a character with a fireball like Ryu has that they can use to their advantage against someone who has better normals. So we're going to keep going for a little bit here. And you see, again, he's poking with fireballs. He knows that that's his biggest strength in this matchup. So he's throwing a lot of fireballs here. So he gets a punish on lightning legs there. That was good. Alright, so he's in the corner. This is pretty scary. He gets out of the corner, and he gets a nice combo. Alright, so here is another huge momentum shift for the match. Chun-Li does crouching medium kick and cancels into V-trigger activation. And her V-trigger is ridiculous, and then puts Daigo in the corner, which is a very scary situation. So he's just getting rushed down brutally, right? So much pressure here. You don't want to press any buttons because Chun-Li can combo off her normals a lot more easily in V-trigger. And he gets out of the corner, but at this point he's taken so much damage that it's going to be really tough to get a comeback. And one low forward is enough to end it. So that was pretty brutal, right?
That's good kung fu.
So if we're Daigo, let's think about what went wrong that match that lost it for us. I would say there were two big things, right? One was that the fireball pokes didn't work. The Chun player saw it coming and jumped over them. And the second thing that really went wrong was the V-trigger pressure. Lost a lot of life just getting pressured from Chun's V-trigger. So let's see what kind of adaptation takes place this time. So, you know, they're feeling it out. He's kind of getting rushed down. He's getting put in the corner already. And you see, once again, he throws a fireball and he gets punished. So if you're the Chun player at this point, you've got to be thinking, wow, this guy just never learns, right? I've jumped over like 3 or 4 of his fireballs already, but he keeps throwing them. So from the Chun player's perspective, it seems like you can just kind of jump all day, right? He's getting a lot of success from that. But what you'll see now is, at this point, Daigo is done. He's not going to throw any more fireballs, but he's already trained the Chun-Li to jump a lot. So we'll see how he can use that to his advantage. So he gets a nice Umehara there. He really wants to get out of this corner. It's a very scary situation to be in. And there he tries to escape the corner. He gets put back in it. So just what is he going to do to get this match back in his favor? Still in the corner. And right here is a pretty big moment, right? Chun expected a fireball. It didn't come. Instead, he got anti-aired. But, I mean, you kind of can take these things in stride, right? You still have a pretty big life lead. So let's see what keeps happening. So once again, the low forward into V-trigger activation, but this time Daigo does something that I love, which is the V reversal. It gets him out of the pressure, it drains out some of that V gauge, and it brings things back to neutral so he doesn't have to worry about that brutal rushdown that really lost him in the first round. He goes for another V-trigger and it doesn't work out, but there, let's watch that again. So he misses the V reversal, that's fine, and then another anti-air DP. So at this point, you kind of realize, if you're the Chun player, you realize that you've been had, right? He trained you to jump over fireballs, but all of a sudden he's anti-airing like a pro. So at this point, if you're the Chun player, you feel kind of dumb, right? You don't want to jump anymore. You've been tricked. So this really pounds the message into your head, hey, I need to stop jumping. So that's the lesson that he taught there, was no more jumping. But he's still in the corner, and there he almost lost the round right there. But luckily, the Chun-Li player didn't land the combo. But he's out of the corner, so now he's got this whole screen to work with. So he's just jumping back. He's taking advantage of this real estate he has. And so he starts throwing the fireballs. And you're going to see, now that he's trained this Chun-Li player not to jump, he's going to throw fireballs like a madman. 1 fireball, 2, 3, 4, 5... 6 fireballs, and he used his whole meter, but he got the round. That's what's really important. So he spent his whole meter and he earned himself a 3rd round. So let's see what happens now. It kind of seems like the same as before, right? But it's a little scary. Chun's got full meter and Daigo has no meter because he used it to clutch out the last round. Daigo's in the corner. This is a really great moment. Neutral jump from Chun-Li and Daigo punishes it. A lot of people have big trouble punishing neutral jumps, but Daigo lands the DP, so that's pretty skillful. Let's see what else happens. Nice. That time he got the punish on the lightning legs. But he's in the corner. Alright, very clutch throw into the corner. And this might look like the same situation as last round, right? Daigo has an entire screen to work with. You know, he's got the corner back. So what did he do last time? He ran away, right? He jumped back and he got a bunch of space so he could throw more fireballs. So that's what the Chun's expecting. But no such luck. Daigo was waiting. He stood his ground and he got the anti-air DP. So I love that moment. I think that's just so great. So now he's still got her in the corner. You know, they're kind of poking it out a little bit. He's getting rushed down by Chun yet again. And Chun's got full V reversal. And then here it is. But once again, the V reversal is so good. It stops the V trigger activation so strong. So that's just a great technique. It's worked out twice for him. And so now he's kind of running away. He's throwing fireballs from full screen. And wow, what a moment, right? He throws the full screen fireball. Chun-Li jumps. He gets the dash up anti-air roundhouse. That's just so strong. So once again, you just have to feel like, you know, you understand that you've been outsmarted, right? You don't want to jump. He's really trained him yet again. Hey, no more jumping. I'm going to anti-air you. So Chun's got full super. And you can kind of sense here, Chun gets the throw into the corner. And you would expect that Chun would apply pressure here. But instead, the Chun player backs off. So what this says to me, and I think Daigo might have had the same idea, is that she's fishing for super. She wants Ryu to throw a fireball so that she can super through it. But Daigo doesn't take the bait. He's very patient here. No fireballs. And then immediately Chun goes back on the offensive, decides that the super bait's not going to work. So Daigo goes back into another low forward into EX fireball. So sick. So I just thought that was a fantastic match. So just to recap a little bit, right? So early on, Daigo trained the opponent that he's going to throw a lot of fireballs. And the opponent jumped over them a lot and got a lot of damage from jumping over them. But then there was a quick adaptation, immediately baiting the jump and anti-airing, teaching the opponent, hey, don't jump at me. And as soon as it seemed like the message had sunk in and the opponent didn't want to jump anymore, he just went crazy with the fireballs again, right? Fireball after fireball, and that's how he won that second round. Another big adaptation was the V reversal to beat the V trigger adaptation, or the V trigger cancel. He did that twice and it worked out great both times. So I just think this is like a textbook example of making your opponent do the things you want them to do and then taking advantage of the habits that you've kind of drilled into their heads. So anyway, I thought that was a great replay, guys. And if you haven't used the replay feature in this game, I highly recommend you check it out. You can search for replays by people's usernames. You can search based on their character if you want to see what other people are doing with your favorite character. So give it a shot. And if you like this feature, let me know. And I will hopefully be doing more of these in the future. So thanks for watching, guys, and good luck out there.